Shalom family, do you remember the whole tiny alien mummies that they had in the hearings at that stage that was discovered in Peru, and a lot of people came out afterwards and said they're paper mache and everything, and the story pretty much died down. So that story has now been revived again. Why? Because they need the public to keep alien entities and things like that in their minds as they work on that great deception they'll roll out post-harpazo/rapture. Alien mummies discovered in Peru found to have non-human fingerprints. Shocking. My cat has non-human fingerprints. No one's going to study her. She'll scratch them. The discovery of suspected alien mummies in Peru has generated fresh excitement after a lawyer declared their fingerprints are not human. An esteemed U.S. attorney examined one of the bodies. Now, a U.S. attorney examining a body, an ancient body. Why am I listening to you? Does the body have law encoded around it? Is it wrapped in legalese? Why isn't it turned? But anyway, that's just me. The body named Maria, interesting, right? Mary, Maria, and declared that its fingerprints don't match those of humans. Maybe it's because he's used to fingerprinting all his clients that he's really like a person that can speak to fingerprints. Josh McDowell, a former Colorado prosecutor and current defense lawyer, reviewed the controversial specimen alongside 3 independent forensic medical examiners, also from the US. So, a couple of things here. It's not the Josh McDowell that speaks for Jesus and writes a lot of awesome books. If you have unbelieving family that are skeptics, evidence that demands a verdict and books like that, Josh McDowell, brilliant. Get them, give it to them. It'll do the work with the Holy Spirit's influence. Secondly, if there are 3 independent forensic medical examiners, why do they need to mention the lawyer? I'd rather be listening to the forensic medical examiners. I'm sure they know what constitutes human and not human. Hopefully, because I mean, they're still trying to figure out what's male and female and if that even exists. The group was shocked to find that the fingerprints on the apparent ancient remains were structured in perfectly straight lines. This way to hell. In March, a pair of filmmakers, very, very relevant filmmakers, working on a documentary about mummified remains, claimed that the X-rays revealed the mummies to be authentic. Although they conceded that rather than originate from another planet, the bodies could be evidence of a new species affected by genetic manipulation. Now that's an interesting twist on this whole alien agenda of theirs. It's not aliens from outer space. It could be a new species, i.e. Nephilim, that have been genetically manipulated by fallen angelic beings from ages past that are here again, as in the days of Noah. You see how all these pieces slot into each other just perfectly as we roll towards the end of the age of mankind. And we should be glorifying and praising Jesus Christ every day because we are redeemed and sanctified and bought by the blood of the Lamb, something we can never repay. And we don't have to worry about schemes and agendas and plans and twisted missions like this at all. We can focus on saving souls and winning them over and giving them the truth as long as the Lord uses us until he picks us up. Shalom.